What you don't know is bigger than
my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. And in this video, I will be bringing to you the visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by his lawyer Aloy Ejimakor, and also bringing to you a video that a Biafran made who met someone that described the way they fought with our gallant men, and you will listen and hear it for yourself. But before I dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I welcome you and urge you to do well to like the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell icon so anytime I drop a video you will be well notified, and you can share it as well. Okay, we are starting with this news, and you can see from the Twitter or X page of Aloy Ejimakor, and he wrote, press release 8 January 2024 from Aloy Ejimakor to all media, and he wrote, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decries strange delay in transmitting his case file from the Supreme Court to the Federal High Court. During my routine visitation with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, 8 January 2024, at the DSS in Abuja, our discussion centered mainly on the persisting failure of the Supreme Court to enroll its 15th December 2023 judgment on Kanu's case and transmission of the case file to the Federal High Court, as was ordered by the court on said 15th December. This delay is unusual and thus unacceptable to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he strongly condemns it. In a case where Kanu has been in detention for 2.5 years, and it is in public and judicial knowledge that he is grievously ill, one will expect that it should not take almost 1 month to certify the judgment and transmit the case file to the Federal High Court. And from what we are hearing, it might as well take over months. Well, how do you guys hear these things? Sometimes I don't even really understand this our lawyers, or I don't know whether we even call them our lawyers. You know, Ejimakor was the one that we, under the Biafran Republic government in exile, were following, as in kind of working with him until he was whether he was under duress to lie against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's when I stopped, you know, even visiting his page, right? I just bumped into this one just to check because I saw the news from some Sahara reporter. So I said, let me come direct and get the message, because I don't know what he is actually trying to do. Are you thinking that Zoo will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with all the shenanigans that have been going on? So that is what irritates me, right? I don't understand. Okay, now you said you guys are now hearing that it will extend more than 1 month. How do you get these information? Because all these things, they look like preparing the heart of people, the minds of people ahead of time. Every time before the court will come or before anything, somebody will say, I'm hearing. And that I'm hearing is just to know the reaction of people. If nothing happens, the thing will still eventually happen. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. And I continue reading. He says, contrasts this with election petition cases where judgments are redired and certified in as little as a day or two and made available to parties. In particular, given the fact that Kanu's case cannot go forward without his case file being physically transmitted to the Federal High Court and the judgment thereof certified, any prolongation of taking these steps becomes legally injurious to Kanu, and he continues to be detained without any immediate prospects of trial and exoneration. Accordingly, and by this press release, we strongly urge the judicial and administrative leadership of the Supreme Court to take prompt steps to transmit Kanu's file to the Federal High Court and make certified true copies of the judgment available to his lawyers. This is what the justice of the case demands at this point in time. Then he now said, signed by him. Okay, first of all, I don't know why somebody would still be believing in the judicial system of Zugeria. They have proven in every ramification that they can't be trusted. So why are these people still coming to tell us all these jargons, all these things? We all know the reason they are. Aloy Ejimakor here compared the case of Tinubu and Peter Obi, but he forgot that Peter Obi was kind of bringing a case of the government. They were trying to, finish that case so that Tinubu will be cleared. So they will do it even under 1 hour. And again, under normal judgment, everything can happen as fast as possible. But we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not have anything with these people. They just don't want him to continue. They want him to drop the agitation, which they have actually approached him, which this lawyer that is writing knows. Okay? Now, everything they've done, Mazi refused. That's the essence of him being detained. He refused. So all these things, he will come, and to me, I see this thing as even trying to distract us, because there's no need of talking all these things. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been held. What Aloy should have been doing, and I would like it, is just telling Nigerian government, release him. There's nothing he has again. You people are just wasting time. Just release him. He doesn't even have any case. I will know that you are talking. But for you to constantly be saying that the file should be, transferred and they should do it promptly, you are begging your oppressor to release your client. I don't understand. In the first place, somebody that kidnapped your client, you are expecting that person to bring justice to your client that he kidnapped. I have not seen where this thing is done. So when PM now said to us that Biafra will come and we will go and bring out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know, some people think that that is impossible, and they think that the possibility is better to be done before talking about Biafra, not knowing that the reason they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which PM had said several times, is because of Biafra. And if you people abandon Biafra, if we should abandon Biafra and start chasing after for them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they will not release, that's number one. Number two, we will be distracted, and their desire will be what? Granted, because that's what they wanted, the reason for kidnap. But if we continued like the way Mazi continued without even being distracted, that is what is making them go gaga. And now another thing that is making these people to go gaga, they are crying, is our men on the ground. God gave us men that are willing to do anything, and God fortified them. They are now, some people will say, like we say that Dibia will also Dibia, right? But you see, in our own cases, every spirit of the land is backing our men. So no matter the juju they go anywhere, at a point we heard that they were carrying native doctor to approach our men. Okay, but with everything they will do, they will still die. Why? Because we are fighting to defend our land. It's just self-defense. So you can't come and defeat, an indigenous people in their own land. It's not possible. You can do that when people are not prepared. So you guys will hear how our gallant men have been dealing with these people. Somebody shared it with a Biafran, and this Biafran came with excitement to tell Biafrans to believe in what Simon is doing, our PM and the government, and what our gallant men are doing that is not being reported. Only PM that has been actually posting, and some few people posting, and we are trying to share and all that. But sometimes when we are doing these things, people don't believe. So you will hear from this young man, so that you guys will hear how one of the military, zoo military personnel confided in one Biafran guy to share what they experienced, first-hand experience with our men on the ground.
Hello guys, it's a boy for the who I see the hot and everything. Please, if this is your first time on seeing my video, I'm seeing your boy for the wiki. That boy there's one live. Follow my page for more. Please, this is open confession for one of the Nigerian army. Please, if you know that you don't understand Igbo, hey my brother, I'm putting for you this time around, because I'm Masuyan Igbo. Please find somebody else so that the person will interpret this for you. I'm Masuyan Igbo. You ought to go. Who them get going to this man or more? Man go never for the man. What the man for more? You ought to go. Don't have no. Man from same one off in them online. I think we in updated near the one. The year didn't draw the eye. I think say no. You man the owners of the land know themselves. But one for your mom going over. Say one I call them. Or I see more. Now one wouldn't do on the southeast. I can let you make it. Now you know man. To me, when I gentle, when I resa. See, get in a we are broken you, well, you don't see. Or Simon, I from Anambra State. From Anambra State. Maba. Now, eventually, over the day or goes to Anambra State. Up at also, we was resign into two. And we go Coromba Manambi. Or where Simon, ne, Obono get a time beach. Trailer. We put down with the boss. Or sim, near their own barrack. I'm saying I can bag into some people. na their own barrack. He grew up 150 soldiers. As from their own side, was some funny big hair. Mazi could never amount of 150. Here, but I don't 58. And 58, I have a one ass, and I hold them one. Now, when they a couple, when the couple, when they what is it? And if you go to the mango, what do I say? Give him a one, where men. Awesome, no man's had ordinary. No man's had ordinary. Send here and a good, I will with them, as no year, and say, I awesome. Awesome, they got an emotion now. From no you for a mistake. Say, okay, well, see the court on Marco. Same na as na agenda. Apron in the east. Abuna Mazi. As no abuna Marco Gisi, naked chin conso Mazia. They can watch you. Here be your man and D, man the southeast. Nayama, Yama, whereby now. Awesome, Imam Boru, Atobia, was on your album. Awesome, name rank. Them can have Pecati, when now we are here. Oh, yeah, I say, no, and I'm came. And they very good. Adam may good. They ought to go. What to go, we are missing. Gaga for as whoever wasn't. Now, who gave us a fear? As now, who gave us a fear? Mother, no, mother, Tom. I was on as no one good in this come where go no hard from the one side. This will be 150, but on another number 58. That is why you go back to be and the rest of us again. You will only see them behind idea. But the Bahagana, Hamafia. And we do hammer behind idea, or we said that now. Can you be proud enough and still do a video while you are going? That is the reason why after Biafra army finish dealing with them, they use that anger on innocent citizens, start burning their houses. That is the reason why I'm telling you people, if you know how you can support this man, everything is not all about money. You can be praying for them. That is your support. For those of you who is asking me how to support them, I made a video. You can see a link there that will direct you to the Biafra Republic in Exile as fundraising link. You can go there and make any amount you want to make. Keep as well. God bless Amoneba. God bless Igbo. God bless Reza. God bless all the gallant men at there.
Okay, my people, I believe you guys heard it very, very well. If you don't hear Igbo, I am sorry, because he spoke in Igbo. But everything that he said, to summarize it, is just that our men are really dealing with the military. So the man explained to him how our men have been dealing with them, and that they are not human beings. The way they appear and disappear and all that, that if not because of our men, that Igbo land would have been conquered. That's what the man was telling him. That anytime they will ask him to come back to fight those guys, that he will resign, that he can't, because they were from his own side, the camp where they went from, I think the barrack or something, that they were 150, but people that went back were 1958. And those ones that went back, that some people were injured in their legs, hands, and what have you. So he was just lamenting how our people withstood them and all that. So that's basically what he narrated here. If you could see the joy this guy was actually narrating this thing with, you will see that this is not just a cock and bull story. He heard this thing and felt very excited to come and share it with his brothers and sisters. So that's what he did, right? And encourage people to still contribute, to always go and support our gallant men, okay, and all that, because that's what we need. I started by talking about the visit of our Onyindu today. Visiting Onyindu will not bring out Onyindu. Waiting for Basanjo to talk with Ohaneze to bring out Onyindu. We all know that if Onyindu should come out through political solution, what it means is that Onyindu will sign an agreement that he will not talk about Biafra again, and he will say so many things. He may be restricted, not even travel out of the country. Maybe that he will remain in Abuja, or they will hold him. That is what they will want to do. And because of the first one, they will not even allow him to try and be totally freed. So he can't be free. That's why Simon Ekpa doesn't talk about it, and people think that he doesn't care. But he knows the game. This guy is a military man, specially trained, and the best of his kind. He is the best in white man's land. So for you to know how intelligent he is, he knows that for us to bring out Onyindu is our forceful resistance that will bring Onyindu out. And again, if that one doesn't bring him out, when Biafra will be declared, we will now exchange the political prisoners. As he said, this is somebody that understands, politics. He's a politician, understands law. He's a lawyer, okay, an immigration lawyer for that matter. He is also a military man. So these three things are together, and he is fully involved in the media. So he understands all these terrains, all this area, okay, how they work. So we can't throw away his expertise, his knowledge, his skills and all that. And now working with professors, doctors and what have you. So we have men, timbers and calibers of people, okay, that are giving him even their own wisdom and all that. So my people, like this guy said, all we need to do is to constantly support our gallant men. You can see that our gallant men are really dealing with these people. They come in quantum and they go in body bags. PM have been saying it. He has been saying it, that they will come in battalion, in quantum, as in numbers, but they will go in their body bags. And that is what has been happening. Just that because the media does not carry it, many people don't know what has been going on. So my people, that is where I will be drawing the curtain. Share this video so that many people will get to hear and be encouraged to support what we are doing, and also make sure that you are always following, so that the day that announcements will be made, if you are in Biafra land, you will not fall a victim. And if you are not in Biafra land, you will be able to tell your people back home, so that information will be disseminated and people will get to hear about what is going on and will be able to be safe. What we need is to resist these people and liberate our people. That is where I will draw the curtain. Please do well to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and press that notification bell icon so anytime I drop a video you will be notified. And other than that, peace out.